the stream. Holy. Let's see if all this appears. Iron Long. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and then we'll get into it here. Say some shit on it. This is our David Sosminski cinematic universe of horror short game thing. Right back. Ready to shit her pants. The longest iron. Shitty submarine art? I mean, I don't know if it's shitty. It's supposed to, I've never heard anybody say it was bad. Alright. So we gotta say this little spiel, I suppose. So, yeah, this is Spooky Leftovers. The lung is a lung. I took an iron to the lung to the knee. But yeah, we during the Horror Till Halloween event didn't take much persuasion for some reason. I just decided to do them because we started playing the Whisper Machine. But all of David Sosminski's old 2014-2015 short horror games. This guy is more known for like his like what is it, Dusk and all that shit. His boomer shooters and stuff like that these days. I would say Gloomwood, Happening, Dusk, bit like that. He's got some other stuff coming out, some other little horror games he's done that are more pulpy and shooty and shit, like Pony Factory and stuff. But so we played through those. There's like 4 of them. I mean, they're scuffed, sometimes pretentious, sometimes just, you know, outright shit. But like for the most part, they're pretty soulful. Definitely had unique kind of lore or like settings they were trying to mix into it, or like a cool focus, like with Finger Bones, just kind of like a little twist on it. Clean enough short stories that had like at least a couple things that were like made them worth playing. This came out much later. This is like, those are 2014, 2015, right? Probably like really early work. This is 2022, right? This is post Dusk. You know, working on Gloomwood, David. This one I apparently had pretty hard for a lot of people. People seem to like it a lot. Even some big YouTubers are making like a movie for it and stuff, so I could finally do it, right? And Riggs gifted to the stream, so thanks, Riggs. And thanks Moondoggy for gifting the sweet tea to my Blood vessels. Lunch with Moondoggy and my family today. Yeah, I think that's about it. First play Chop Gob and stuff. I like to play all of his games. I mean, he seems like a cool dev. So. I really enjoy, especially if they're short enough to be able to pull it off, doing like, you know, just going through somebody's HIO or their just entire what would you call it, a discography? Their collection of games. We did it with Siactro. You can do Siactro's entire collection in like a day, and it's kind of fun seeing the progression. There's some different ideas and callbacks. I would like to play, I can't remember his name, but the ones that we talked about with the Kiro as well. Maybe we'll still try to get those in this leftovers over this week. We'll see. Alrighty. Let's, I'm gonna try it with controller. I don't know if it really, like, allows it. The ability to, like, actually play with, like, controller and like do things in his old ones is pretty much non-existent. Actually, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished. Only those who were on space stations or starships. Already a cool setup. Drivers searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons. Ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. Convict. That's a cool setup. He's got these like nice little setups, right? You're like some convict in a world where the planets are gone and there's just like bizarre supernatural anomalies on planets and all this and that. And like, that's cool, man. Alright, my controller didn't work. Wait, it did.
Beginning a descent.
Maybe. This is not a game that you have to be quick, right? Or is it?
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth.
Am I supposed to be able to do anything right now?
But it's still holding strong.
I think so. Okay, maybe I'll just play mouse and keyboard then.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refrain and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Oh, yep, okay. Oh, no, I can use controller. The game. No. App. Oh. Lore. ATF. Find for the first time since the Quiet Rapture. Discover of a fourth blood ocean. Beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Within 2 minutes and 10 degrees of the angle. Can't navigate by sight. Yeah. This is an interesting kind of, setup, right? You're just in a very small fucking environment. And they're gonna tell like a whole story through it. Not an expedition, it is an execution. But you hear they don't want you to return. Even if you give the proper freedom away if you die. Huh. He's gonna self-destruct. I don't know when they say beyond the veil if he's talking like actually finding something beyond or going out on your own terms. No shit. There's gonna be some spooky shit in this. One sec. Shut the fucking door. I'm gonna shut some doors here. Sorry. I don't think a loud washing machine's supposed to be part of the atmosphere. Mouse over nodes for more information. Okay. Okay. Yep. Well, we're fucked. That sounds of oh shit. Oh god. The fire extinguisher. Well, guess we pick a spot. Where the fuck am I? 623. Wait. Oh, I'm right here. I'm at 182. Down here. About 182, 116. Guess we can go to this one. I'm down here. Actually, I'm gonna mouse and keyboard this shit. Hold on. The controller support. I'm glad it's there, really, but yeah, the sensitivities. We'll be fine. Whoa, holy fuck. Man. Can I turn down the sensitivity? I guess we'll just deal with it a little much. Kind of a weird downgrade. The sensitivity's only on the main menu. Guess I could go back. Or like a different button. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'm manually. $200. O2 level. Like already a little water leakage. Alright. We want to get to X322. Pretty dark in here. Yeah, this is gonna be well, database should update before each descent. Last updated today. Query. Oh, you need to type shit too. Iron long. Foreign service and watercrafts fashioned by the COI for use in the conviction, realization, and the blood ocean. Okay, what is the COI? Consolidation of iron. Brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts. Popular vote. 257 people. What the? Eden. Damn, they've got a bunch of lore in this, man. What happened? Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna answer that, if it's just gonna be kind of like a thing. All known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, habitable atmosphere, any sort of traces are likewise gone, along with all known stars. Uninhabitable moons or asteroids? Quantum. Alright, we're getting the lore dropped right now. Before we get spooked. Is there something about Mars? The most populated planet is it? Let's learn about the blood ocean. Oh. Oh, it's all human blood. Did everybody get turned into fucking... Get drained, man? Okay. Redacted. One redacted. Interesting. Alright, that's ominous. Right, 322. Getting too close to the wall. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Being locked in some fucking thing that's not meant for this depth. To take pictures of who knows what. And some kind of hellish blood ocean of human blood. It's gonna be all... I don't know if that's supposed to be the wall. Something I'm supposed to look at. The sound design, man. That'd be big in this. It's like very low visuals. I mean, there's probably going to be something that rips this off eventually. We need 186. Didn't they say I need to be within 10 degrees or something? A0033. What's the A? That might depth? Like standing back here. I need to be. I'm pretty fucking. Nothing there. We move on to the next. They said 4 places. Yeah. I don't know what the A is. Altitude? Where do I can see the depth there? Crazy. Does it just auto do it? Huh. Oh wow. How do I get 263? I could reread the original. But saving progress. The camera on the front. Right, forgot that. I mean, we'd be pretty close to the wall, right? 263. $378. Can you fuck with the A? How do you fuck with Get in there, soldier. I'll get right up on it. One day from retirement. Gonna make it. Because we're supposed to see stuff, right? It might just automatically take us down. What? 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 The angle? This is angle 50, right? Where do I fucking adjust it? Crazy? Am I psychotic? What, just this angle? Oh, I guess so, man. I was just thinking of that as the steering, bro. I've already lost my mind. It's not quite right. We should go back. Oh, we're not even there. The angle. I'm out here thinking Z-axis, man. I'm just like, I'm ready to fucking dive. I guess that's automatic. Maybe about there, right? 63. Angle 50. Yeah, that's why I wish I could have reread it. I was kind of blabbing. Creamer blabbing. That. Need to be perfect. Huh. Little spiky thing. Oh, okay, it said that's good. Cool, 322, 186. I want to read a little more lore too, but I figure we should probably see a few things. For the viewers, you know. Teeth. We're looking for 59, 406, but I probably want to hit 300, 350. Nice slow burn though. This thing not bode well for us. 300, 350. Trying to get to 259 to 406.
Oxygen notification.
I assume that's scripted. I was fucking around a lot. That'd be kind of spooky too. Like, people don't give a fuck about you, and you've got an oxygen meter moon. Saving progress. That might be the scariest, most foreboding thing in the game so far. Damn. Hope my volume's not too loud. Angle. Kurt Angle. And I'm back here. Those look like some tentacles, boys. Saucy. Like, this might be a path. Let's go blind. We'll go to this one first. A little north, a little east. Free ball in a bit. The general. 400 by 400. Oh, I need to go higher up. We passed it. I need to be like 420 something. I am 420. That's fine. Thread needle here, I think. $60 at 413. That's about right here. Just straight south, man, or whatever the fuck. At about 325. Just press it up. 325. Agree. Peace for a bit, man. That's good. That can't be bad. That could only be good. At about 600. Or what if there's anything special to find on the computer? Lore-wise? But I didn't move, bro. I'm still out here, man. It'd be nice if we were at about. Want something good. Just a little bit. Radiation. Empty prisons taken during the conflict have been undergoing convict realization. Sorry about that. That's what we're doing right now. A humane form of criminal justice. There's probably all sorts of shit you could just type randomly in there. Alright, 600 and 290. type in God. God. David Zmansky. Oh, I spelled it wrong. We're not immersion breaking that hard in a short game, I guess. Moon Sliver. we could we get to this one maybe. $250 Baker East. But it's just a little angle there. Starting to feel claustrophobic. Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time, but I have a feeling we're gonna be feeling even more once we get deeper in. We got 253. The ocean of human blood. Sounds like a pretty chill vacation destination. We've already lost them. It better to go now than before some kind of eldritch psycho creature eats this fucking submarine. Yeah, 275. But enough gets eaten alive. Whatever the fuck. Oh, saving progress. 864 is the X goal. Y goal is 250. Got a ways to go back, dude. X coordinates locked in. Y coordinates. Surrounded, bros. And I'm not supposed to be. What the fucking building? Next to the building. The Titan. I think it's just called nothing. It's probably got no name. Fucking death trap. So I mean, they said all humanity was wiped out essentially. Yeah. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of cheap concrete. I don't know if that was supposed to be like some kind of like temple thing or just like a normal human building. It's just a little funky. We could probably freeball this with the circles. Another general direction. $778. Yeah. Blood Hector the Fourth would do. Roger Cox. I still remember that guy's name. I think that was his name, Roger Cox. I want to get to 250. Just got it. My wire, 37. We're like, oh, you guys can't see my mouse. Here. Me X needs to be like a little over 550, like 560, then we can just kind of go straight up. Oh, it's a wall. And we came in hot, man. Continue. Oof. Somebody help me. Where are we at, man? We gotta get this one again. Good. Gotta slow it down, man. Freeballing it too much. You try to speed it up. Pay the price. Quickman. I thought it would kind of warn me a little faster. I have to pay attention where I'm going a little bit. A little bitty. And just trust the beeps. Alright, we're there. Build. Hefty leg of the journey, huh? 270, about 280 we can go. Or what? Watch out at about 7. I'll just saved again. Weird, it didn't save before there. When I got through. Maybe I like skipped over a trigger. $291. There we go. Easy now. Easy. Alright. Where are we? 750. About right here. So do this for a bit. Then we hit until we get past 100. As long as I'm beneath 250. Just ready for something wild. Trying to be smooth and calculating, but a little more than 550 and then straight up. Try not to fuck it up this time. We don't want to get any higher than really 575. I want to go till about 500. Got 412. We're in here right now. We're 43. We're about. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. I'm gonna turn on my mouse capture. What the fuck am I? Oh. 443. 568. We're about like in here. Got a save point. Goal is 520. I like how they play with little stuff like that. I didn't move an inch, but you know, it's off the radar now. Something swimming with us, man. Thing is, they said they welded this on, but you know, this shit's getting fucking taken off at some point. My ears are probably gonna fucking bleed. Or maybe it'll just be the picture. But he's had some pretty spicy ending. 520, 623. Got the red height. Okay. 63. I'm like using it on the edge of a fucking like recline. Bones. Alright, we got bones. We got a spot there, a spot there. And I might just go for this one right away. Come back down to that one. We'll go. Although it looks like you can go in, maybe in here in this fucking thing. I don't know. I'm not fucking with it. Maybe you're supposed to. I mean, you definitely can go over here. I mean, I'm gonna go with we hit about 375. music. Fuck this up again. I mean, I think I'm. As long as I don't hit below 500. Alright. Are those other nodes in that lower valley, or am I just seeing things? Lower valley. I don't see any except this one, and this one up here. Unless there is one hidden in the muck. I don't see one. Oh, there's one right here. Damn, that was really dark. What the fuck? Can barely see it. I should probably go take a peek, huh? Two. Oh yeah, I see that. Yep. I need to turn up the brightness on this bitch. It pretty much blended right in. I mean, it's a choice having them be like almost black on black, but no, you're good. I would want to miss some of the buildup. I mean, obviously it's gonna slow it down a little bit. Oh, I just missed them. Yeah, they're like really faint. Or I mean, not faint, but you know, they blend. I mean, it makes sense there'd be some stuff there, but I just figured we'd be flying straight through, but didn't take long to get there. What is this? 560, 277. Let's hope I don't hit a wall. $570. We're like here. $560, 277. I assume I don't know how the scripting in this game works, but like you probably could miss some shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like you hit like the farthest one and you know that's the end of it. but I'd rather see it. Or and we're in the deepest, still in depths here. What was it again? 562.77. I think they said it was within 10 degrees or something. 43. Creature. I'm turning my volume. My ears. I'm afraid for them. Creature. 613. 197. Saving prog. No. 5. Not a whale. Photograph the complete skeleton. Complete skeleton. Big motherfucker. Alright, I think that's it in there. These look more obvious. Alright, back up we go. Once and for all. 560x. Ish. Ranker. You almost get. I mean, it's not like it's a real game. Tense, but we're just moving. You're kind of complacent, man. Like the lore, like the setup. The idea. They take some time to get around and stuff. Part of the Bluebird. Spicy. did this shit. Going up to 500 would be good. I don't know if my mouse is doing it or it's just I'm in a weird spot. I don't think our guy's getting out of here. That's already kind of... Alright, we're about 500. There, 525. Want to hit X. Probably about 375. Assuming I looked at it right. Could be 25, 5 or so. Yeah, that was an interesting thing about his old stuff. It never felt too cheap. Even if there was like kind of a scare or surprise, it was always kind of like, let's sort of earn through narrative or some kind of build up and level design or something. Oh, excuse me. There. 400 and
Oxygen notification.
Alright, so I guess we've got to freeball this because they don't have a map. We'll have to take it slow. We're at 516. Oh, down here-ish. And my X is at about 75. Maybe. $75. I guess we're going north and to the chummed waters. We're safe when we're at about 625. passage. We made it through. Want to go for that or this? Have to come back out. We might as well go for this one, huh? $6.60. Why? What the? I was like, dude, is it getting a little brighter in here? Or is it just me, man? I was thinking, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're ever just gonna have you turn around and there's like a fucking this dude hanging out there, but probably. Now that I think about it, that'd be this week. I like the light. I don't know, that's kind of one of the key things is that just having the control over such a small environment. Just a little bit of glow picking up as the fire spreads. It's kind of, because they know you're looking like right here. You have to. Where the fuck was I? Jesus Christ. 60. What was going for? X, I'm looking for about a bit over 250. $6.60. We're threading it right now. We're gonna be threading it for a while. 650, 200. What the fuck is it? Brother, I am facing. Jim. That's the worst thing. I was like, a little subtle thing where it's like you turn it and I'm like, oh, Jason, whatever the fuck. Just a little audio work, man. Alright. 170 something. 180, 576. Let's do 180 on it. God, that's so hard. I'll be a bitch getting out of here, man. I'll tell you what. Maybe we don't get out of here, man. This is it. I'm fucking dead. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be a fucking leak one of these times, and I'm gonna turn around and be fucking zoinked. Am I fucking like bacon right now? My fucking mouse is also different kind of spookiness. I feel like I don't want to take this picture, bro. What the? Photograph the anomaly. What if I like drove in, bro? Would I have to redo a bunch of shit? Kinda wanna just like roll in, but probably shouldn't. Real question. Before I fucking have to redo all that driving. Like, should I drive it? I wonder what it all means, man. I wouldn't be surprised if you drove into it if it actually did something, but 660. Already out of there? Got it. Yeah. Did I go through that myself? Or did we just pop up over here and I just kind of missed it? That'd be crazy talk, although that would be something kind of surreal, something crazy. $25. That'd be a cute way to save people time, but also be spooky. Have something like hit you and you just coordinates kind of just moved. I don't know if that's what happened. I honestly wasn't. I was kind of just on autopilot. Game's good at doing that, kind of getting you to you're kind of doing the same thing a lot, kind of lose track of things. But like your tenths too, right? Waiting for some shit. I'm afraid for the completely quiet. They lurk in the depths. 690. Else giving out. Feel like I'm not like close. Maybe it needs batteries. Never meant for this. Oh. Oh, quick. Oh, fuck. Oh, load. Oh, load, jeez. Stop back, guys. Currently getting spooked. There's something here. It ain't good, man. Our guy in Iron Lung, I think, needs Outcast to be singing to him. Things are grim. How are we getting out of this one? I don't think you do. That's the hopelessness of it. I don't think you get out of this. Fuck. It's a matter of how hard you get creamed, really. I mean, technically, we're supposed to be able to gain our freedom or something if we do shit, but like this note said, I do wonder if this note changes. You are like fucking done. It's an exit. You're a criminal, you're a war criminal, why do they give a fuck, right? We're down here discovering things ain't nobody wanna fucking see, man. Oh, that's why Sin said the title. Dude, I forgot the name of their fucking submarine, bro. I got you. Okay. Yeah. And it might be. Forgot.
Oxygen notification.
Yeah, we're about to run out of air. That would be horrifying. Oh, man. Holy shit. The shit that happened on the time. That was nuts. Is it really, my mouse really starting to go out on this? I keep thinking it's like the game. I'm like, is the game like eating my fucking inputs, man? It's like some kind of spooky thing. 542, 550. I mean, let's just hope for our guy it's quick. Quick death. Oh. I'm going to turn on times or double tap. We're taking on blood. Oh god. Oh god, Jesus. Oh god, Jesus. 575, 700. Bigger north. How far? 775. Dude, it's rising. don't even. What they should do is have it always follow the front. What? Oh, 528. Yeah. Oh, this light. $828. $295, man. Oh yeah. 75. My bad. X 7. I guess we can adjust the amount. Then we have a leap forward or something. Alright, man. Good night. Well, Jesus. I'm like trying to get it perfect and going back. They got us, but well, that was pretty much one of the ways I expected it to end, I guess. We got loaned. You've been lying. Oh, the Lug. Expedition only raised more questions than answers. 13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench. A huge beast. Wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as life corpse. Ocean, a gaping wound. Somewhere in the void there must be hope. Oops. Beyond the veil. There you go. Achievement. Interesting. cool setup. I like the lore. I like the end bit there where they're kind of the desolate hopelessness of it all. Yeah, Outcast saved himself right before the jump scare. Obviously I like the control of the environment. You know, the little glow starting to build up, the blood starting to come in, CO2 levels, playing with that. I think there was even more cute shit they could have done with, like, you know, the dots always in front of you, little stuff like that, the light. But that's kind of what's, you know, cute about it, is you could imagine a bunch of ways they're gonna try to fuck with you. Like, it kind of does in some of the other things. It's like you do these repetitive actions in some of his 2014, 2015 ones, and then you're expecting one of them because you do these actions over and over to have something happen. On this, I was like, I'm expecting to turn around, something's gonna happen. I mean, it does end that way. It just kind of like blows through it. Probably the least spooky way I was expecting it to happen. It just literally just blows through the back. I wonder if it's like purposely. I mean, I guess that's the point. Is it's like it doesn't quite work. Oh, that was still cute. Like it doesn't quite work right. You're like, wait, this shouldn't be how it is, right? And then you go fuck with it, and then you go back and it blows it. That's a cute way to do it. Kind of get you distracted with some gameplay element, right? Thinking it's a mistake. Yeah, cool. Slow burn, maybe too slow burn at times. But I think if you read some of the lore, you read the, you know, obviously the opening note and kind of squeeze into the idea. Pretty tense, especially if you have even a guesstimate that there might be some kind of jumpy. It plays with it. Funny enough. Smate. What is smate? If I hit continue. Restart us. Oh, no. Where do you see the SMA? Where did I see that before? Was there like a? Can you see like pieces of it and type it in? I mean, I was so like tense into the atmosphere. Honestly, I wasn't thinking very wide about putting stuff into this. The other one scientists piloting, they all expected them to return. That's amazing. The blood ocean pieces. The rock pieces are sprung a leak. Tore up. The weirdest thing is no one else seems surprised. Markiplier. Oh, we all try. You're supposed to guess this one since you ride in the SM13. Can you do like the 9s? You can't see it exploded? Oh, okay. Is there like hidden areas with stuff like that? If you just kind of click in spots? I mean, there's obviously a lot of other little bits. I already went back and forth a lot. I didn't know if I wanted to go back and keep clicking. And I didn't know how they actually populated the pictures. I don't know if this is an actual area you move through or if it's like Gotta pick a picture. General zone. I mean, I guess I mean, I hit the picture, saw the eyeball and shit. Hmm. Maybe that. Can you drive into the anomaly? Does that do anything special, or do you just die? Is there any other? Well, it was like some kind of light shining. Crazy light shining. I wonder if you could just drive out here or somewhere else. I don't think it was a heat vent. Seemed more supernatural. And they called it the anomaly in the achievement. Like I said, I took a picture of the anomaly. Learn about this. I mean, there's one more achievement I don't have. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention. Photograph the top right node. You've played this before? What? What is that? The top right node. What, if you just come here straight and go straight to it? Can you photograph this or something? I mean, I'll just get killed. Where's the idea you're supposed to, like, drive away or some shit? I mean, I'm not gonna do it again. It's possible to photograph that spot if you do them out of order. No alternate ending. Okay, so the end. So we could end up going back to a spot, doing them out of order, and then you'd be able to see it. The Necropolis, Leeches, feeding on the wall. What is the photo on the top right? Oh, it shows the SM. Yeah. What is the name of the achievement? Yeah, so I mean, overall, slow burn and stuff, but I mean, it creates, a pretty effective atmosphere, man, to prep for that. To keep you guessing. I mean, the jump scare, whatever. I think they earn it. But the tension is more the expectation of some kind of jump scare or some kind of thing, right? Have pretty good control over the small environment there, right? You're looking down, the blood's filling up. You always have to turn around. You're expecting them there. The light's going out. There's a hatch on the front, right, that they welded on. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like his other ones are. It's funny. I was gonna bring that up. It's funny that his other ones are like no jump scares, or like maybe playing with the idea that he's gonna jump scare you, but he won't jump scare you. Or maybe that's just your own expectation because most games, a lot of your big horror games, especially anyone, they're like very jump scare heavy, and especially with this fidelity. Um, so it's funny that in this one, like years later, he's just like it's totally gearing for the jump scare. Like I like the lore. As usual, he has a cool setup. I think is neat. Um, what does the "you've played this before" picture look like? Okay. Like more building or necropolis shit. Huh. Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the beginning, there's probably I wouldn't say it was like I don't know. I wouldn't say it was too slow because I mean it builds it. I mean, there's definitely I feel like maybe some cute shit that could have happened where just some little oddity, a little something. But I mean, it kind of does still. Some of the first few pictures are just kind of like, oh, it looks like there's some kind of weird thing down there, and then like something hits your deal. And, I mean, if you do them, and didn't do them in the weird order I did, I mean, you'd see like a face too. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a touch of too slow at the beginning, just a touch, but I think it's effective. I think it might even be super important, but it gets you used to doing a certain thing. It gets used to how it works. It gets used, and then once it starts going in, it plays with it. I think that's another instance. What I was talking about with those other games, there's legit super nuts a setting, but he doesn't really care to get into proper noun info dump explosion. It just sets up dev vibes. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's so rare for some, especially some indie writers. So I really appreciate them. Like having it be, just a cool concept setup. It's like Alien or something, right? Like they explain some stuff off the top to kind of get you into the zone, but it's like it's all just to kind of set up all the other shit. And this is even more distilled, right? It's like here's a crazy setting that's supposed to kind of make you question things, wonder what you're gonna find down there, instill some kind of dread and hopelessness because you're like some convict from some war thing. All the planets are gone. It's just moons and like human blood everywhere. It's like, I mean, I don't know, like what theory would I even craft on this? Like there's some kind of eldritch necropolis down there, and they fucking bled all the fucking humans, and here they are. But I mean, there was also like a shiny anomaly. It could be like, well, they said they had theories on it, and it was essentially like a rapture. They said anything they weren't looking at essentially just disappeared. But I mean, they didn't have like a hard explanation of what that was, right? Whether it was like some weird quantum freak shit, could just be some weird eldritch guy just fucking like took a bite, some quantum bite out of you. I don't know. I mean, that's what's cool. I mean, there is no answer to it. Probably, just supposed to get a feeling of like, you know, guess supposed to that there's maybe something going on down there, or just raw. I mean, maybe there's supposed to be a feeling of you maybe being able to survive, like if you can get the photos or something. But I mean, they set that up. It feels pretty obvious you're not going to. So maybe if that was the intent, that wasn't well done. But I mean, I feel like when they give you that letter from the guy who came before, or whatever, or whoever dropped it in there, it's like, no, it ain't him. You're fucked. But yeah, there's some kind of like, yeah, I don't remember exactly what they say about the pseudo rapture. So we go take a peek. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, this was probably the most polished of his like short little horror things, right? Like, nothing feels really like it feels like the aesthetics are just what you need. It feels the mechanics, while it takes a long time to move, you know, that means you're looking at this viewpoint, which means they can play with things around you, like the glow. There's a lot of cute little stuff like that. I mean, I think Finger Bones was pretty cohesive for sure, but it even had some scuff feel to it with the fonts and all that kind of crap, right? Like in this, it's like, you know, it's an actual paper with stuff on it, right? You know, it's like his other ones are like, the priority ready contact with our plans suddenly cut. Nobody can recall that visual contact they plants with the incident occurred, experiencing other visual phenomena. Yeah, I mean, even this right here, it's like it's an actual terminal with the right colors, and it looks like an in-world like font monitor. So it's like, you know, there's really cool things going on in his 2014, 2015 stuff, but the production value is like it cuts into it a bit. And the execution of some of the adventure elements, like with the Whisper Machine and the silver fucking the Sliver Moon, whatever it was called. God, what's it called? You know, there's ideas there on how to make like kind of an open, like exploration discovery thing, but it's like not well executed at all, and it's not really well thought out about how to like really start leveraging the story. It's a lot of like tonal weird shit in the Whisper Machine, or it's like too slow or too many random character elements and not enough of a hook, and like the moon, and but then it comes together at some point. There's cool stuff, you know, whether it's like an aesthetic or with like the moon, the ending, and the build up of the day. And, you know, Finger Bones I thought was more cohesive, where it's like kind of slowly figuring out this dude like, probably like raped and fucking killed his daughter or whatever and all that. Also being about moons, secret, Liver Moon 2, Rose. I think it's just I mean, moons are kind of their kingdom, man, right? I don't know. The moon's there. I don't know if there's any, I mean, that might be all it is, right? The idea of some kind of like eldritch connection with moons or something supernatural about it. Or that they're, you know, in this case, it's like nothing with, there's no life on them generally. I mean, so. We were the Tsukihime all along. The Suda of the West, man. I don't know who I would say is the Suda of the West. Well, I wouldn't say this guy's things are style over substance. That would be Suda, right? The silver case, the silver moon. The lungs would be ironing. Finally, organic implementation of a bunch of text just covering the screen. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thing. And in such a small environment, right? Having everything feel really in world and organic, you know, it's important. One of those things, it's not like it's not been done. It's not like this kind of thing probably has been done better, you know, or even in a grander scale, it's still better. But it's kind of a nice, I think this is a kind of nice game just to play here and there to kind of get like a feel of like game world sizes and like control of them, limiting certain factors and kind of just honing in on very carefully put together bits and pieces, right? And I'm not saying it couldn't probably be better, even in this case, right? But it's neat. There's enough there to kind of chill at the lore. It's like a nice like anxiety ride. Obviously, there's not much to the gameplay, but there's little events that happen. There's probably just a touch of like speed issues, I'd say, but and certain photos aren't terribly revealing, but it's enough still to be cool. Yeah, he likes to have cool settings that you just kind of play in, and I would say that the Whisper Machine is definitely like overwritten, and he does dip into the pretentious when he does some of that, but it's hard to really be cynical about it, especially with some of these that have like a high concept setting or something, and then just tell a more of a human story like this and like, oh, this I don't watch moons, sliver, and all that shit. Why do I keep calling it the wrong fucking thing? The moon, yeah, it is the moon sliver. Jeez, I keep on saying silver. Alright, so what else happened for the fly mods? Fill out all the known plans, sending life form. Anything sentient, any flora, fauna, any kind of habitable atmosphere, any natural resources, along with all known stars. Just uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Quantum anomaly, cosmic, and sinister. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, considering there are live things in this fucking moon and it's human blood, I mean, it feels more cosmic. Tier list just for David games now. I feel like I should do my own playthrough of like fucking one of them if we're gonna do that. So I mean, I've seen Butcher's Creek. I don't know if they've done the whole fucking thing. I feel like I should probably play Butcher's Creek. I've played the Pony Factory as it was in the Dread collection. And I saw the Squirrel Stapler a long time ago. But honestly, I feel like I should play some of these if I wanted to do that kind of tier list to get like a good feel for it. Because I kind of forget those. I'll put them on the wish list. Pony Factory, I got. It's kind of forgettable for me. It's more just quick boomer shooter. It's cool. Yeah, I could do them in day or two. I mean, some of them are on sale. I could give them a try at some point. But the tier list right now, out of the ones I played, because I mean, I'd want to probably play like Dusk and shit, all that before Chop Goblins and everything. Micro, fast paced FPS. Secret Agent Wizard Boy and the International Crime Syndicate. Early access co-op. Crazy. because it seems so different from his other shit. But alright, current tier list, just off the top. Let me jump out. I do own parent topic, yeah. Is it like, what is it on my wish list still or something? Not really too worried about it. I think it's on my wish list now. Oh, it's got weird Steam reviews. But I'm not gonna play it right now. I mean, I'll play it at some point. I'll try to remember though, yeah. Probably can re-download it on the Switch too. Oh no, I love the variety. I don't think it's a bad thing. I love when seeing devs kind of really mix it up and do different shit. And where the skills can be put elsewhere. He's done a lot of, yeah, he's done a lot of little short horror games, but then is also like kind of the boomer shooter guy, like the shit poster shooter guy. I mean, he definitely was doing shooters for a bit. Butcher's Creek's more of like a condemned thing, horror condemned thing. I don't really remember what all happens in it. The Secret Agent Wizard Boy and the International Crime Syndicate doesn't even, it's like not R-rated, which is like most of his, I feel like are either horror or like, you know, R-rated, mature, you know. I asked because you did not bring it up and it's quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll just slide it in at some point. The thing is, I have a lot of like nice horror games, short ones that I'd like to just kind of slide in already. The leftovers are really for kind of the gifted stuff and all that. Otherwise, maybe I'd save some of them for another event. Yeah. Like Look Outside I want to do just because it was a big one that came out this year. And this one was gifted. There's another one that was gifted. Tormented Souls is a mail game. And I said I would do that other dev's itch.io game. So we could do Paratopics. I mean, if you just really want to see it. I don't know. I'm definitely need to write it down to make sure I remember. Rewrites a horror game, yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot a little bit, Goto. But yeah. I've got other little ones, like Who's Lila. I've been really meaning to do that one. Oh yeah. And then also, I mean, Corpse Factory, Bruce gifted on the Switch as well, that VN. Yeah, this one. I've been wanting, I bought this so long ago and I've been wanting to play it. And I just, for some reason, just have, like, because I need to be in, like, you have to be kind of quick, I think. I have not been in the mouse and keyboard setup and wanting to do, like, a weird horror thing. I just need to do it. I don't remember the other game good. I'll have to check. It's probably, you can download those Switch 1 games on your Switch too, right? I'm sure I can find it in. It might already be on there, actually. I'll make sure to keep them in my mind or on a list. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what is the tier list for this Minsky shit so far? So far, I'm not gonna count the ones I didn't personally play. That Pony Factory. I would say the worst, easily, the Wolf in Autumn for me. That's low tier. I don't think it was clever. I don't think it, I mean, it had little things to say about family and expectations and, you know, but it kind of felt, it didn't really have it wasn't like that crazy on that part of it. It felt like it was kind of going more for kind of just exploring adventure game puzzly elements, and they were all pretty basic. It wasn't super crazy. The art style was interesting, but it was more of an eyesore at times than anything. Definitely my least favorite. Yeah, the one arm gimmick was cute narratively, and how they explain her being not sympathetic as much as she is just a little crazy, but then the mom's also kind of a bitch, partially blaming. Like, that's cute, but it's not as tight. I don't hate it, but that is the other shit. I would say after that, God, man, I almost want to say the Music Machine. So it's a power gap between a Wolf and Autumn, and maybe the Music Machine. I think the Music Machine has aesthetics. I mean, they're simply done, but like it's they're cute. It plays with like the light a little bit and different worlds, different colors and stuff. It's nothing insane. There's games that have really crazy art styles that you'll put into it mean a lot more, but it's cute. I think the game is kind of tonally inconsistent at times. It's a lot of dialogue, pretty serious at the end of the day. It's kind of interesting, I guess, how like the weird casual, idea of like this dude possessing this girl after she like got him shot by having him like accusing him of falsely like sexually assaulting her or some shit. It was some wild shit that they just dropped real quick. But then like he's doesn't want it, but he's like trying to like kill her by possessing her, and he does it by finding like eldritch torture machine. It's like it's a cute idea. That's another one of those. It's like, okay, like that's an interesting idea. Like, who wants to fuck this chick up so bad that he's out here finding like exotic torture machines, and it kind of leads into the lore in a way of like what's going on. But it sounds interesting on paper, and I mean they don't go through with it. Obviously, they're like kind of buddy. It's like this kind of like buddy cop, sarcastic kind of banter vibe to it. Maybe not buddy cop, but yeah, diet. It's kind of diet near. That one was the most pretentious, I thought, too. A lot of like little quotes and the way they just kind of talk to each other, and some of this kind of those sense of importance. But it's kind of got like enemies to lovers. Yeah, they brought that up enough for sure. But yeah, it just felt a little all over the place. It had cool visuals at times, but they tried to have like a semi-open exploration thing a little bit. There's some like a lot of optional crap. It was a little bit more proper now, not too much, but it was still focused on like a human thing, and it was definitely him just writing more. You could tell it came after the Moon Sliver, right? October. Yeah. Because he wrote a lot in both of those. Finger Bones has less, surprisingly, and I guess that came out before, even though it's for some reason after on this list on Steam. But yeah. So I'd probably say the Music Machine's second lowest, but it's pretty close. I would say Moon Sliver was probably my next favorite. Oh, that's the nice way of putting it. Shockingly, you'd think Moon Sliver would be lower, but it's actually probably right in the middle out of most of these. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I would say so. Pony Factory I wasn't like huge on, but Moonsliver has like a cute idea, a decent kind of like post-apocalypse world thing going on. I don't think he nails the atmosphere like he does in Iron Lung or like Finger Bones quite as much. But it's like a cute setup. The idea of kind of having just like an open area where you just kind of piece together a mystery and then use those clues to further yourself in. That's cute. I don't think it's done super well in the first third. I don't think it's like a super interesting set of characters until maybe the end. Not enough to hook you, and they definitely don't hook you in the world much, you know, off the start either. It's pretty raw. And, you know, the text and UI and all that crap and the production value's odd, but it's nice having the wind pick up and it gets darker and darker as you go, and you know the maze under the ground, you know, the surprise at the end with the monster. I thought that was all really good, and I think that saved the whole thing for me really. And it did play into the personal factor of like who killed, who did this, who caused it all, and why they kind of did it. Played into the context of the settings. I thought that was pretty well done there. It was a lot tighter, but obviously rough production. Then I would say Finger Bones for me. No, wait, I would say Pony Factory actually. I played Pony Factory in the Dread X thing, so it wasn't standalone. Maybe it's like better. Kind of it's a fun little like black and white horror shooter, but it's pretty repetitive and forgettable. Honestly, it didn't really stand out super hard. Like it was a competent little shooter, but you know, there was a few little spooky weird things going on. But yeah, I don't know, the black and white red blood kind of been there. That it was the weird ponies was kind of cute. Like it's fun, but I don't know. I don't feel much strong about any of it, honestly. At least I remember Finger Bones. So I'd say Finger Bones I like better than Pony Factory probably. It's cohesive. It gets you expecting things because you're doing sometimes repetitive actions. It's got enough, just a little bit of world building, you know, like a post-apocalypse thing, and the character is kind of interesting. You know, very cold, logical guy who, you know, but he's not completely devoid of emotion or anything. He's kind of letting the trappings of society fall off of him, and what horrible shit he does to his daughter, and how he's still tied down, you know, what he did by her, kind of like a weight, right? And that they recontextualize. I mean, I'm spoiling everything, obviously. I'm doing that for all of these, but it kind of recontextualizes the whole story, and that you were visiting post everything happened is kind of cute, because you think it's like, because of the noises and the sound design. Every time you walk by that something's going on already, but you figure it out. Already killed her, raped her, whatever the fuck, all sorts of shit, I guess. But there's still something, I guess, some emotional attachment. You're trying to kind of figure it out, you know, if it's like it does have actual guilt once he's lived in this post-apocalypse for long enough. And I think it's interesting. It's got UI issues, and it's fucking text sizes and shit, and the resolution, and it's not crazy production value, but it's small. You know, it is just you kind of going back and forth putting in like passwords, getting deeper into this place. It's cute. And then I'd say this was probably the best one that I've played so far for me. Not just kind of like watched and forgot. We'll play personally the other ones. But yeah, this one was probably top. I don't think the gap between this and like Finger Bones is like psychotically huge for me. I think where this one like really succeeds is production value and like attention to detail and how that affects the building of atmosphere. more than any of his other stuff does. It feels like having more of a mastery of like getting better at game design, right? Like lots of little shit, you know, based on your perspective and how big the thing should be, and you know how organic the visuals should be, and you know the pace of the game. I feel like the pace is maybe still just a tad. Oh god. Oh god. I see. I see a Riggs pack. Fucking chop goblins, dude. This game sounds fucking peak, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, we will do more Szymanski shit. What's up, Rylos? I guess I can't promise right away, but absolutely will do. I would like to probably do a few of these in a row. Again, I think it's interesting kind of looking at a dev that way. So it'd be cool to do Dusk. I don't know what this Dusk 82 edition is. Gloomwood's still early access, so I'm kind of not wanting to do that, and I want to play through Thief, so maybe Chop Factory, or not Chop Factory, sorry, Squirrel Stapler, Chop Goblins, maybe check out Butcher's Creek and Dusk. I think that could be a cute little round two on this Szymanski shit. And, you know, a little bit longer ones, but not too crazy. So, yeah, thank you very much. You know, yeah, I enjoyed them. I don't think my life has changed, but I think there's interesting stuff here that you know that I could actually even remember after like 2 weeks. Some of these, right? That's more than a lot of games I play. I can't remember 2 hours after I fucking finish them. You know, yeah, that's kind of part of the goal. It's like, you know, maybe not godly, but at least having something to dig into, or some kind of pull, some kind of something about them, right? So, which is cool. So to do some more. But yeah, I'd like to do more of these little, like, I mean, this obviously wasn't his entire works, but I like kind of doing these little deep dives into like kind of short but numerous kind of games by weird devs. Like I said, that one that Akira and Yodo and I have talked about, I can't remember his fucking name. I'd like to do that. I did say I'd planned on doing it, and I'd still would like to just slide it in. So we might do one of these days. I might try to get out of the horror stuff here after the next gifted game or so. Just for a little bit, just because I don't want to like hurt the vibe on any of these games by being like overdoing any horror. But I do think into the time. He's too spooked, can't handle it. No, no. I mean, I think we could probably do those. I don't know if they're still on sale, but we'll see. Yeah. Not too spooked, but want to be in the right mindset. Cause I was like, I kind of feel like with Tormented Souls too. I'm like, I've kind of played a lot of those this month, and a lot that are really cool that are trying to do shit. So it kind of hurts it a little bit if it's kind of just rolling it in. God, what is the name of the dev? I have such a huge bookmark list on here. I mean, I could find it, not too much. Oh, me flat out. Yeah, it'd be fun to play flat out. Not this stuff. This. No, I mean, not totally dead. I've got a few like spicy games I want to kind of get to as well. That I've been kind of sitting on, right? I mean, we still got more horror games. I've got that bundle coming in the mail, so I'll probably do that. If we finish Tormented Souls 2 tomorrow, one of the games in the bundle I already own, so we just play that. Dagon. Oh, okay, games. That's what it is. So Dagon. There's another one in the bundle. It was called. It's like an adventure game one. Called Burnhouse Lane. So that could be cool. And then there's another game in it. No Son of Mine. I might not play that one in the bundle. I might not give it a fuck. I don't. It looks kind of just like when I look at it on Steam. There's not many reviews. They're good, but it's like it also looks kind of like kooky. Like, I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually peak, but like, I mean, I'm not about to just start playing like every fucking random ass game. So I don't know. Maybe it's. Yeah, I'll have to look. I'll look into it. It looks like kind of more typical streamer babe bullshit. So the aim stuff, which let me link that. If anybody wants to play ahead, I'd like to try to do during the leftovers. Since when I say I am going to do something, I tend to want to try to do it. So I tend to be kind of vague on my promises on when I play shit. Cause I want to be in the right mood, but usually when I say I will do something, I kind of want to make sure, kind of stick to that. So I still plan on playing this dude's games, probably on the couple Buckarooskies. Play through these, and then this will probably take a few hours, I imagine. So. Look pretty interesting, and then finishing Tormented Souls 2, which I think we're gonna finish tomorrow, so maybe we can actually slide some of these in after that. And then I think that's it on the leftovers off the top of my head, and then yeah, we can start dipping into copy shit. Good. I mean, technically we have a little Resident Evil Outbreak 2 to finish. It's kind of just up to the sellers. Oh wait, no, that's not the end of the gift. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's what is it? You Will Die Here Tonight. Ripper gifted me this. It's like a 6-hour or something. Classic survival horror, but you go in the first person and do more like kind of shooting and shit. So we'll do that. Actually, if you got Amazon Prime, it's free right now. You can play ahead. But so that'll be cool. Try that out, and then that'll be it for the leftovers until Look Outside later this month, probably. Then I'll start dipping into other shit. I've got Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ball Pit, and we can go to probably play a little Fly Night or something like that. Fire Wash Simulator and Shooting Order. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough when you've hit the peak of all media. It's a desolate experience. As you know, you've already experienced the best, so you gotta hope for just something more horizontal. Just something different. Where's the Hello Kitty horror game, man? Does it exist? That is the general idea of what's going on here. No idea when we'll play all of those, what order. Shooting Order's probably gonna be like an evening game. There's enough people interested that we'll probably work shit while working shit harder. That won't be for like. Oh, then I guess there's other stuff coming out this month. Katamari game's already kind of out, so I might play that. The new one, Anton Blast. Oh, there's another horror game, Dead Reset. Um, it's like a goofy, cheesy, like 3 hour long movie game, like actual like FMV thing. And I guess if I play Kirby Air Raiders, we'll do that last Wii U Kirby game beforehand, so I can have for some reason the complete series playthrough under the belt. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys for hanging. Probably didn't need to do that much spieling, but I like it. Thank you for the gifts. The gifts? The gifts. Riggs. Next gifted one will be he will die here tonight. I make sure he's around for that though. Alrighty. I'm going to maybe actually watch somebody play this.